Sup, you chuckle fucks, and welcome back. What am I supposed to intro this series with? I don't fucking know. Just like, hey, here's some SCP files. You want to read some? I may actually end up using that at some point, but still. Anyways, so. Anyways, yes, we're back here reading SCP files because I think they're fucking interesting. Simple as that, really. Anyway, so I'm thinking that I'm going to try to take this one a bit slower in terms of speaking, which I'm not doing already. But that is because of the fact that I want to try to make less mistakes while speaking, so it's a bit easier in terms of editing, because Jesus fucking Christ, the amount of mistakes I make. But yeah, just trying to make it easier on myself because of the fact that I won't be able to record or edit for a solid day after this, so I would like to be able to, actually get the videos fucking done. But whatever, let's not worry about that right now, because in front of us we have, I assume that's just a shortened version of Quantum, so I'm gonna say Quantum. This is Quantum's proposal for the lock, which, I think it's the lock. Yeah, it's the lock. You'd think I'd be prepared for this, considering the fact that this is my series, but no, apparently not. Regardless, let's just fucking read it. It's the entire fucking purpose of the series, to read. So, item number is SCP-001. Who would have thought? Object class is safe, so it's really easy to keep contained. I mean, I would assume so, considering the fact that, from what I remember, it's just a fucking rock. Like, it's literally just a rock that has some fancy colors on it. So, if that wasn't easy to keep contained, then I think you're just bad at doing your job. So, special? What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm special. Special containment procedures. SCP-001 is to be kept locked along with all data pertaining to it inside the primary archival vault on sublevel 1 of Site 10. The vault is a custom manufactured reinforced concrete and steel vertical octagonal prism, see Appendix U for full schematics, with a 2,000 kilogram, 0.9 meter thick, time-locked access portal in the ceiling. Alright. Hold on. I would assume they made it themselves. Like, they figured out the schematics and built it. They didn't just, like, get another company to make it. Because that'd be really... Just imagine that. Hey, so we're making this really big fucking vault door. What do you need it for, exactly? Money. That can go one of two ways. Like, we're keeping money safe, or shut the fuck up. We'll give you some money if you shut the fuck up. Time locking schedules should be classified and available only to Dr. Wymirski? Access is conditional on 3-factor authorization, e.g. keycard, fingerprint, and passphrase. Did I say e.g. example? Fucking hell, okay. SCP-001 is among the safest artifacts in the Foundation's possession, and these measures are primarily intended to prevent theft. Makes sense. Description. SCP-001 is a smooth, black, perfectly ellipsoidal? Sure. 15.1 centimeter by 15.4 centimeter by 16.5 centimeter. Onyx gemstone with a mottled...
Mottled.
Gotcha. Onyx gemstone with a mottled white pattern. Wrapped around its exterior, encompassing its equator and both poles, is a complex and layered fractal filigree of gold metal. Like actual gold? Okay. The gold is sculpted into broad strokes at what is now usually agreed to be the lower or south pole of the object, but with increasing latitude, the pattern becomes progressively more intricate. Near the North Pole, also called the lock or singularity, see acquisition report below, the pattern complexity progresses beyond the capability of optical or electron beam microscopes to resolve. Yes, I was an idiot there for a second. Shut the fuck up. Don't be surprised anymore. Further investigation is pending advances in microscop. That doesn't feel like a real word, but it probably is. Oh, okay. Man, that's not surprising whatsoever.
Microscopy.
That makes a lot more sense. The gemstone continuously emits a small quantity of thermal radiation in the microwave range. As a result, the gold filigree is warm to the touch. The white mottled, sure, areas emit I fucking completely forgot it already, shut up. Fractionally more radiant than the black onyx areas. Okay. Other than this, SCP-001 is totally inert. It is opaque to all forms of electromagnetic and hard radiation, and, so far, indestructible. See log for Project Pluto below. Its onyx gold composition is guessed from visual inspection, since the taking of samples for chemical analysis has proven impossible. Project Pluto Master Log. The following experiments have failed to open SCP-001. Conventional lockpicking. Is there an actual, keyhole on the top of it? I thought it was just it kinda looks like a lock, so we'll call it a lock sort of thing. But no, I guess it is just a fucking keyhole. What? Okay. Brute force assault with a hammer, chisel, sledgehammer, bolt cutters, welding torch, bandsaw, etc. Sustained heating to 5,000 degrees centigrade in industrial furnace. Artifact reflected all thermal energy, so it didn't even take any, okay. Direct application of industrial cutting laser with terms that I do not know. Concentrated on the lock. Artifact reflected all energy. Compression in vice. Car crusher. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hydraulic diamond face press. All were so the actual destruction items got destroyed themselves. Well, shit. Imagine if that happened on the hydraulic press channel. Like they got an item that actually broke the hydraulic press. I'm sure that's happened. That must have happened. No, I'm gonna say that it definitely happened. I just don't watch that channel, so I wouldn't know. Let's see. Application of corrosive acids and other highly oxidizing compounds. No reaction whatsoever. Detonation of plastic and solid explosives up to 0.5 kilotons of TNT equivalent at point-blank range, which had no effect. What's the difference between plastic and solid? I do not know, in terms of explosives. Detonation of a 15 kiloton TNT equivalent atomic warhead. Okay, at point-blank range. Authorization granted retroactively by Dr. Murksky. I'm sorry, hold on. So, you did the test, and then you were like, hey, can we do this test? And they were like, yeah, sure. And just like, oh yeah, we already did that. Like, fucking hell, okay. There are problems there. Many problems with that. Project Pluto is to be immediately terminated by Dr. Hack. And then Project Pluto is ongoing with the full support of Foundation resources. I feel like Dr. Hack knows something, but oh well. Let's see. SCP-001 Acquisition Report. The earliest record of SCP-001. Can you stop revving your engine outside? I'm trying to do something. Earliest record of SCP-001 is in the handwritten journal of the minor Scottish aristocrat Sir Edwin Young, 3rd Baronet, 1611 from 1677, so only that's like 60, 50, something like that. It's many years. As was customary at the time, Young kept a cabinet of curiosities, a small room of artifacts of undetermined provenance, sure, good enough, such as sculptures, preserved creatures, and trinkets. Young's journal includes references to his acquisition in 1654, I want to say 1964, so badly, for no fucking reason, of unbound jewel of onyx and filigree gold, of fucking hell. Enough beyond rational. What the is Scottish not just English, but with an accent? Scots is sometimes regarded as a variety of English, though it has its own distinct dialects. Makes sense. Is there a translator for it? Okay, that's different. Let's see if we can translate it from whatever it fucking said. It's gonna be this one. Nothing's fucking changed. Okay, it's in a different language, and I'm American, so I'm too stupid to fucking know. While traveling across the... what does that say? While traveling across the Mesopotamia desert. We're just gonna move on. I've given up on it. The journal indicates that SCP-001 was found buried in the ruin of a bitter, blasted place. Blasted. What the older than days. Or what Young took to be a temple of a fearsome... Sir. Unless that's... Is that supposed to be an S? that would make sense. A fearsome death god. Alright then. SCP-001 was found encased in stone at the center of 4 enormous runic stones. Young's journal includes a sketch of the most readable side of the most well-preserved stone, but he was unable to read the runes or find a scholar who could translate them. Young's account of his journey to the location of the rune is incomplete, and it has not yet been located. Young's... Now it would make sense as an R? Oh no, it's still an... I thought that said reflections because I can't fucking read. Selections of curious provenance lay in storage for several centuries after he died. In 1805, his descendants donated SCP-001 to the Scottish National Museum in Edinburgh. The curators of the museum regarded SCP-001 as an ancient, fragile, and priceless example of ancient Sumerian metalworking. Alright. They therefore failed to discover its anomalous warmth, its indestructibility, or its impossible microscopic scale construction. They were, however, able to identify the runes in Young's sketch as tertiary, something like that, Sumerian cuneiform. I don't know. Circa 34,000 BCE. 3,400 BCE, rather. Only a partial translation is possible. With the loss in we/I noun. Apact? Probably a proper noun. On this ending/finality, joy plus permanence, possibly protection. Mictor McCandlish, who performed the translation, noted, "This appears to be some sort of incantation or spell of containment. Apact is the name of whatever is imprisoned within the gemstone." Okay. SCP-001 was finally placed on a semi-permanent display in 1949. In 2003, Foundation staff observed that the mottled white patterns on the surface of SCP-001 resembled the cosmic microwave background. A pattern of microwaves encompassing the entire observable universe. What? As mapped by NASA's Wilson Microwave anisotropy? I don't fucking know. Probe earlier that year. I can't fucking... closer inspection showed the two patterns to be identical. SCP-001, along with Baronet Young's journal, was immediately purchased by Foundation Front Organization and transferred to Site 10, where Dr. Q. Hack and Dr. Y. Mirsky performed initial routine analysis. Research continues under the auspices, of Dr. Mirsky, Dr. Hack having recently left the Foundation. Was that on his own will, or was that in a body bag? Young's journal also includes several detailed sketches of SCP-001. In one of the sketches, a small ornate object resembling a key is shown fitted into the North Pole. The key has not been recovered. So, my question is why this is SCP-001 and not just a regular SCP? Because it doesn't... I guess maybe for the thing that's trapped inside, that could be the danger of it, and that's why it's considered a 001 and highly fucking dangerous, but easy to contain, obviously. But I think maybe if they actually added information about whether or not the thing that was trapped inside was actually really fucking dangerous or whatnot, just like a few hints that it was very dangerous, could destroy the world if angered or whatnot, then maybe that would warrant it being 001, but I don't know. Like, presumably there were other SCPs discovered before this, and they would probably be more likely to be 001, but I just don't see, at least as of right now, the reason that this would be 001. Like, it just feels like it would be one of the earlier SCPs, like the fucking skeleton key or something like that. So, oh well, it's 001 and I can't change that. I mean, I can. Yes, with the power of editing, it is now SCP-00, I don't know, probably 2 or something, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. So yeah, that does it for this video. Like I said, I don't really see it really being worthy of 001, but I don't know, maybe there's something that I don't realize or just completely fucking passed over that would make it worthy of 001, but what I have seen, not really a reason. Like, yeah, it's mysterious, but so was the entirety of the SCP Foundation, so, I don't know. It's a good item, but I just don't think that it's worthy of being 001, so, oh well, we shall probably be going with, yeah, I'll probably be going with the factory next. So, yeah, I hope to catch you in the next one, whenever that shall be. See ya!